Grand Rising Soul family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. My name is Jazz. If you're one of my A1 day one subscribers, shout out to you, spiritual gangsters, you original souls. This is going to be a collective message from the ancestors, y'all. We just going to tap in. We're going to see what's good with tea for this week. We got a couple of decks. We're going to pull a couple of messages. Now, if you're new to my messages from the ancestors reading, we do pull a couple of messages, y'all. The hermetic law of the universe, all is mind, is a principle that that emphasizes how we are all simultaneously experiencing one another's karmic cycles in different timelines and in different time frames. So the reason why I'm guided to pull multiple messages is because everything may resonate, one thing may resonate, but I feel like if you're guided to the reading for whatever the purpose may be, it's a message in here for you. All right, y'all. So let's tap in. Let's see what's good, what's tea for this week, what messages we could pull from our ancestors. We're going to go ahead and bless this reading one time for the one time. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ascended masters. Mother God, Father God, I ask that you utilize me as a humble vessel. Fill me up with divine love, divine light, divine lessons, divine blessings, divine guidance, and divine intuition for myself and for the collective. I ask that you fill us up until we overflow mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. I say to our ancestors, Ayibobo to my lineage, and Amun to the originals. I ask on your way in to please like, share, subscribe, and comment, you guys. I want y'all to see the cards. So we're going to go ahead and tap in. We're going to begin with the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards, and we're just going to go ahead and get an overall message from the ancestors for this week. All is mind, spirit. What messages do you have for the soul family? You said you love this deck, Sylvia. This deck is new to me, but I must say I can't put it down, honey. I cannot put it down. Overall energy for the week, please, Spirit. What's the overall energy for the week, for the collective? Overall energy, please. Why do I feel like this is two cards? It is two cards. Told y'all it's a new deck. Y'all hear them cards cracking? It's a new deck. Hold up. It's two cards. 1 second, collective. I know this is two. I hear it. There it is. Told y'all. All right. So, wow. We have Watchtower of the North. Winter. Watchtower of the South, summer. What? Okay. This is telling me planting and then harvesting. I feel like when it comes to the seasons, y'all, pay attention to the seasons. The seasons are so symbolic of our own life cycles. There are time frames right now where some of the collective is going through a death. You know what I'm saying? But best believe, if you find yourself in that winter-like season, this is all purposeful. You know what I'm saying? The winter months is what brings these beautiful spring or summer flowers or weather or energy. You hear me? One cannot exist without the other. The ancestors are emphasizing something about duality this week, realizing how preparation, I hear preparation. Some of you guys are going through preparation. Some of this preparation can feel like initiation. And if you are not new to my channel, you already know initiations are not intended to be pretty. They are actually intended to be painful. Within that painful transition that you're undergoing from your spiritual team is the only time frame that you have the ability of transmutation. Your pain is supposed to become your power. Some of you guys have went or are going through the winter season in your life cycle. Things are dying. Things feel cold. Things feel dark. Things feel gloomy. Some of you guys are coming out of the winter cycle, or realizing while you're in the midst of it that it's to prepare you. A lot of the collective has been manifesting subconsciously. A lot of the collective has been putting in their petitions and their prayers, if that's something you do here. And y'all don't realize that the way that the beginning phases of that being answered is through the form of preparation. We don't get anything that we ain't ready for. Not in this earthly journey, not in this earthly cycle. And you want to know what happens to them people who don't like to put in them work, them people that dip and they dabble in magie and in the arts and in the craft, because they are literally wanting that instant gratification. They fumble 9 times out of 10 because they were underprepared for their blessing or underprepared for their manifestation. Here, collective, I feel like y'all are willing to get y'all hands dirty. Y'all are willing to put in the work. Something you've been praying for here, something you've been manifesting. It's requiring you to go through the winter season in that cycle in order for you to embrace and experience the summer seasons that's to come in that cycle. The light is on the other side of your tunnel, but the only way for you to access that is to keep on fucking walking. Some of y'all feel like giving up because it's cold, it's dark, it's gloomy, but you don't realize that this is what you asked for. This comes with the territory. This is literally all a part of the plan, you hear me? I don't know why I don't want to get Watchtower of the North out the book off the strength of this is winter, right? But I want to get Watchtower of the South out the book for y'all because I have a strong feeling that some of y'all are overcoming this cycle, this season of preparation. Some of y'all are coming out of the dark night of the soul and the death of the ego and finalizing the shadow work that was necessary to get the harvest here. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get Watchtower of the South out the book. Watchtower of the South out the book. Grand Risings, everybody. Grand Risings, Caribbean Queen, Sylvia, my Terry. Terry, please, when you get back from South Asia, send me an email because I owe you a mindset coaching segment. That Grand Risings, everybody. All right, let's get Watchtower of the South. For those people still going through the winter cycles in their month, if it feel cold, if it feel dark, if it feel gloomy, you're still right where the fuck you need to be. You've been asking or praying for something that requires this. It requires a piece of the old you to transform. It also requires a piece of the new you to bloom. You know what I'm saying? So you are being forged by fucking fire. You're right where you need to be. This is a part of the preparation that's necessary for the harvest that's to come. The seasons are symbolic of our life cycles, y'all. It's going to be a fall where shit starts to fall off in your life. It's going to be that season. It's going to be a winter where things literally get killed and they die. It's going to be a spring where the baby blooms. It's just blooming. And then it's going to be a summer where you reap all the fucking benefits here. Hear me when I say collective. One is not better than the other. Everything simultaneously is working for your highest good right now. So, the Watchtower of the South says, wait a minute. That's the north, that's the east. Here we go, this is the south. Calling upon the guardians and gatekeepers of the south, the season of summer brings you love as it works in conjunction with the element of fire. By visiting the Watchtower of the South, you are being assisted in awakening your Kundalini energy through lust, attraction, and desire. Strength and power fuels the motivating life force energy that ignites your inner flame. The South will accompany you as you walk your path with vitality and vigor. Connect with the mother aspect of the triple goddess and the father god who brings everything you worked hard for. Your work is done. Time to have fun and enjoy the abundance that summer bestows upon you. The color red represents the element of fire and should be used in accordance with your magical workings at the time of noon. Summer breathes renewed passion into your association with the card that flanks this one. Peep game. Summer breathes revived passion into your association with the card that flanks this one. A lot of the collective got their lessons. A lot of the collective is ready. A lot of the collective has been prepared. I tell people, be careful what you ask for. This universe really responds to how we spell shit out there. You hear me? So some of y'all be asking for strength. I learned that lesson hard. Some of y'all be asking, God, give me strength. I need your strength. I need strength. I need to be strong. And then them winter lessons will come into your life. Them dark, gloomy seasons will come into your life. And you better know you getting exactly what you asked for. You are learning how to cultivate strength. You want to be strong, right? There's no testimony without a test. Some of y'all, the only reason why you got your testimony, them winter cycles, them winter seasons, they came to test you. Congratulations, okay? Congratulations. Let's go ahead and get another one. Spirit, what other messages, ancestors, do you have for the collective here? Wow, and I was talking about initiations, and I just seen it. It was at the bottom of the deck. I just seen it. That initiation card in this deck just wanted to peekaboo. I was definitely just talking about them initiations. If it was easy, everybody would do it, y'all. That's why only 1% of the world is considered conscious or enlightened or trying to glitch the fucking matrix, whatever resonates with you, right? Because if it was easy, everybody would fucking do it. Some of y'all didn't give up on yourselves. Some of y'all refused to quit, or I do feel this energy of some of y'all ancestors didn't let y'all fumble. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got too damn close to give up now. I just heard Mary Mary, I just can't give up now. I'm too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe she brought me this far to leave me. What she said? She said, never said there wouldn't be trials, never said I wouldn't fall, never said that everything would go the way I wanted it to go, right? God ain't never tell you none of that shit. Who lied to you, right? Never said there wouldn't be trials, never said I wouldn't fall. Never said that everything was going to go the way you wanted it to go. You know what I'm saying? But here come the growth. We got the green man. A lot of y'all are becoming unrecognizable to the people who used to know you. Shit, sometimes you wake up and you the type of growth and evolution that you are encountering on a day-to-day basis, on a regular basis, it's you becoming unrecognizable to yourself. Growth is inevitable right now. I think this has a lot to do with the death that has occurred over the collective. Taking them intricate pieces of who you used to be to cultivate the better version of that being. You know what I'm saying? That growth, you wear it very well here, collective. I feel this accolades like energy. You have cheerleaders in the spirit realm. I feel this energy of some people expected it, but some people doubted it. There was this energy of a lot of the things that you have recently overcame is the plays that a lot of the ancestors that came before you fumbled. So hear me when I say the spirit realm expected the same thing, but the chosen ones, them chosen ones, they overcome differently out here. They grow differently out here. Let's go ahead and get another message, Spirit. I did pull out another deck. Here we go. All right, we're going to use the sacred mothers and goddesses. I'm going to go ahead and see who is checking on the earthlings this week, Spirit. Who is checking on us? Who's tapped in with us? Sacred mothers and goddesses. Who's tapped in with us this week? Who's guiding us, helping us? Who's checking on the earthlings? Sacred mothers and goddesses. When I was pre-shuffling, we pulled Isis. Sacred unions. Now that was too much. That was too much. We had 4 goddesses. But we pulled Isis when I was pre-shuffling. And that card says sacred unions and something else. So we'll see if she wants to come back out. I'm pretty sure she'll show face. She's more than welcome to all my readings. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we don't have Isis, right? But what's the irony? What's the irony? We pulled Mother Mary. What's the irony? I mean, language was created by humans. That's the only thing I'm going to say to not stir up any type of controversy pertaining to anybody's belief system. But language was created by humans. And if you are familiar with the story of Isis, you know that she definitely has a very... Be nice, Jazz. She has a very similar story to the biblical one of Mother Mary. There it is. Thank you, ancestors. Grace, patience over passion, right? So Mother Mary is saying unconditional love and faith. Unconditional love and faith is her message to us for the week. I believe that faith and love are literally one and the same. These are action words, you guys. And I don't believe that we're taught to view these things as action words. Unconditional love and faith is her message to us today. In order to show that, in order to emanate that, in order to accept that, you have to take some type of action. That's why faith without works is dead. Because faith is an action word. It requires works to be activated. And unconditional love is an action word. We only love from the capacity that we hold love within ourselves. In order to hold love within yourself, you have to do acts of love to and for yourself. You have to practice self-care. So that way, anybody that comes into your vicinity, you can never be upset with how they treat you. They're only treating you the way that they view you, loving, accepting, and treating yourself. Unconditional love ultimately starts with self. If we're pouring from empty cups, the world is not being filled back up. I don't care who comes into your life. I don't care whose life you come into, okay? The whole purpose of drinking from any type of overflow is for everybody to eventually fill their own cup up. I can pour into you all day, every day, but I'm no damn good to you if I'm not great to myself, right? My little hiatuses, my breaks is to ensure that if I'm good to you, it's because I'm being great to myself. I don't want nobody drinking from my cup unless that bitch is spilling over. All that shit that's in there, that's for me. So that's the action aspect behind the love concept, y'all. We be out here expecting other people to do it for us, show it to us. But it really starts with the action that you implement on doing it and starting it for and within yourself. We be really wanting people to come in here and show us something that we've never even proved to ourselves that it exists, that it's real. That this is what it feels like first before it's ever experienced or shared with any other being or individual or body. Faith and love is action words, period. I don't give a fuck how many Bible thumpers that's out there. Show me what that shit do. Before you tell me I'm going to hell and who the fuck I worship and who I am and what the fuck I'm not going to be, let me look at your life and see something that you're doing that I feel the need to implement. That's the action behind it. How do you work with that shit? And then in return, how does it work with you? How does it show up for you? How does it act in accordance with your purity of your heart and vessel? Same goes with love. If a motherfucker come into your life and you really don't appreciate or respect the way they treating you, they have observed something about the way that you respect and treat yourself. People are only going to come in. We are visual beings, human nature. People are only going to come in and treat you the way that they observe you treating yourself. If you eat like shit, they're going to take you to shitty restaurants. Period. Period. If they don't recognize and witness you doing certain self-care acts and rituals and things of that nature, are they going to go above and beyond to care on you and love on you when you ain't even doing it to yourself? Collective, we got to take action to show ourselves what faith really is. Stop listening to the fucking predecessors that came before you. I promise you, we are living in outdated and outlived paradigms. All this shit need to go. All this shit need to be shifted. My North Node is in Scorpio. I don't like none of this shit. I really don't. I'm just saying. We have to show ourselves what true faith is. You have to practice it within yourself. Teach it to yourself. Unlearn and relearn. We have to also show ourselves what unconditional love is. Because if you ask me, it's human nature as the spiritual beings that we are. Not near one of our asses is supposed to be locked in, tied down, and feeling like we stuck to one individual. If monogamy is your way, ain't nobody telling you to switch up on nobody. But I'm just saying, if y'all really wonder why the leading cause in the reason why divorce is at such a high rate is because monogamy is completely against human fucking nature. We are free spiritual beings. The only people, we are sovereign, period. The only energy that has any type of dominion over your soul is your maker. So how selfish does it really sound to say, if you love me, you can only love me? How, Sway? That's very controversial. And like I said, if that's not your message, Cinderella, don't make that shoe fit. But some of you guys are realizing that the unconditional images and comparisons that have been left for you to compare and fucking contrast, it's not sitting well with your spirit. It's not sitting well with your psyche. A lot of that shit don't make sense to you personally. So don't put that shoe on. Really get in tune with what the fuck unconditional love means to you here, because it might be different. It might feel different, but you got to show it to yourself before you expect anybody else to come in and give you a glimpse of what that shit looks like, is what Spirit is saying. Let's go ahead and clarify the Watchtower of the North. We ain't used the African American Tarot in a while, y'all. Clarify the Watchtower of the North, Winter. Why is Watchtower of the North here, Spirit? We got 18 people in the building, and we only have 11 thumbs up. On y'all way in, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I greatly appreciate it, you guys. Clarifying the Winter. What is this Winter energy here, Spirit? Watchtower of the North. Sorry, y'all. So we have Justice. Wow. Karmic cycles and death. You can't make this shit up. What's up, Scorpio? Introduce your shit. Welcome to the reading. What's up, Libra? Introduce your shit. Welcome to the reading. When I say you can't make this shit up, these karmic cycles were sent to kill you. Some of y'all didn't want to die because y'all didn't know that y'all was ready to be rebirthed. Some of y'all are still living as human beings and y'all are really afraid of death. Now realizing all our asses is just living to die. We do it every fucking morning. It's the inevitable. Change is constant. Rebirth is constant. Y'all, some of y'all love babies. Some of y'all love giving birth. Some of y'all love the act of pregnancy, but y'all hate death. Baby, you can't have one with other. You secretly like this shit. But it's just time for you to accept the fact that every single day you wake up, you have the ability to reinvent and recreate yourself. Some of y'all have went through some very, very tough and challenging karmic cycles, but guess what? You aced the shit out that test. Not only did the universe properly equip you to fight these battles, I feel like you whooped ass and took names, you know, shot first and asked questions later. Whooped ass and taking names is what I feel for the collective. Shout out to y'all. Clarify this Justice energy. We got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. This is, whew. Some of y'all overcame a lot of heartbreak and deception. Just period, dot. Some shit was really sent to break you down, or at least you thought that was what was going to be the outcome. But look at how you came out on top. Magician at the bottom of the deck. I'm built for all that shit. I'm with all that dumb shit. You are equipped. Something about the ancestors equipped you. Through your pain came your power. You hear me, collective? If you found yourself going through any type of Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, Seven of Swords, deception, lies, you know what I'm saying? People just straight up playing with you. You hear me? That was to show you who you was. That was to give you your power. That was for transmutation and preparation purposes only. There is perspective. There is power and perspective here. You definitely have karmic justice. Something in somebody's life is getting ready to go to shits or turmoil because of what was done to you. And I believe how you came out on top, how you chose the higher road. You know what I'm saying? The magician has the ability to fuck people's lives over if they really want to. But something about the purity of your heart here. Your magic is going into yourself, into your manifestations versus to anything external that was sent to fuck you over or break you. Some of y'all really built for it tough out here. Your ancestors is proud. You make them really like, yeah, I know my blood is in your veins type shit because of how you just came out on top. Ain't no doubt about it. Clarify this Watchtower of the South summer energy, please, Spirit. What is this summer energy? That Seven of Swords, that Three of Swords, that was sent by the enemy to break you. But guess who that sender was? Your fucking maker. Our maker got dominion over all this shit. If you ever thought that these tests are not in accordance with your highest purpose, then I don't know who you giving your power to. So yes, the enemy was sent to see what the fuck he was capable of. Our faith gotta get tested sometimes to see how strong it is, to see where the growth is needed, what the next test needs to come in as or like to keep the growth happening. You know, clarify that summer energy. What is that summer energy here, Spirit? Ooh, ooh. So we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the wounded warrior because he been what? Whooping ass and taking names. Okay? Who the hell been out here overcoming their battles like fucking warriors? I feel you, collective. I feel y'all been whooping ass and taking names. Who's next? What's next? I'm built for this shit. You may be a little frustrated and agitated, but I feel like Spirit sent your frustration and your agitation right at the end of the fucking rope, right at the end of the tunnel. Right when you can put the swords down is when you're going to start to see the light or the harvest. So if you feel this energy of frustration and agitation coming amongst you, I think that this is your sign that you're close. You closer than you think. You closer than you feel. That energy of frustration and agitation could be coming to try to deter you off your path. But like I said, what song did we channel? I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be, and I don't believe He's brought me this far to leave me. Some of y'all feel stuck in a cycle, stuck in a loop. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That shit gets on your nerves and it frustrates the shit out of you. You feel like you're going in circles. You feel like it's a never-ending loop. It's a never-ending cycle. You don't realize that you're closer than what the fuck you think that you are. Closer to the harvest and closer to the light. The only thing that's going to stop you or block you is if you stop moving. Stop moving. A lot of y'all been whooping ass and taking names. I don't know who that applies to or who resonates with that, but y'all be whooping ass and taking names in the spirit realm. Clarify that Nine of Swords. What is this Nine of Swords energy? Yep, inner confliction. Okay, that was 3. 10 of Swords. I like to actually see that with the 2 of Cups. Okay, now. So I do feel like with this 5 of Wands, that frustration and that agitation is a mental prison. The 5 of Wands sometimes does not exist. It's not even real. The mind is very manipulative. The mind will tell you to give up or to quit right when you at the fucking finish line. Pay attention to what you are genuinely inner conflicted with. And when you get to the root of that inner confliction, I do believe that some type of healing begins, some type of healing occurs, and some type of shift in the cycle that you've been going through, it completes itself. I think that the mind has been telling some lies about either the light at the end of the tunnel or your harvest in general. Don't let the mind get the best of you. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords, you are going in the right direction. Whatever frustration and agitation that you've been overcoming is getting ready to complete itself. It's getting ready to heal itself. And you're getting ready to come to the end of that shit. It's a headache with the Five of Wands. It's unnecessary. And I think it's taking up the positive space that's needed to stay in the vibration that's necessary to get the harvest, to get to the light here. Let's clarify this growth. What is this growth? What is the green man? Clarify this growth here, Spirit. What is the growth? We got the Four of Swords. Some of y'all are really, really learning how to be by yourselves and enjoy your own company. As a result, this is helping you get like a direct access to your higher self, your ancestors, your spiritual team. You hear me? This is giving me voices in my head saying I could do better. Okay, we just channeled Big Sean. This growth is the voices in your head telling you you got this. This growth is the voices in your head telling you that y'all know that meme? I just seen it flash in my head where it was like, nah, bigger, sign God. When you go have them conversations with your maker, that's what I feel like is being said. Nah, bigger, go bigger, go harder, go home. Some of y'all dreams is big, it scares you. It's because you're being prepared to grow right and to fill them damn shoes. Cinderella, if that glass slipper don't fit you right now, you're being prepared to fill them damn shoes. I feel like Spirit pulled you back from the world, getting you in tune with yourself, your vision, your plan, okay? Your plan of action here. The process and the procedures. The collective is being well prepared so that way they don't fumble, they play. It's certain growth needed so that way we don't be fumbling that shit. When they give it to us, it has longevity attached to it. You ain't got to worry about whether it's here to stay or whether it's here to go. Okay, getting in tune with self. What's up, Pisces? Introduce your shit. Welcome to the reading. Getting in tune with self here, period. Four of Swords is really talking to your higher self, listening to your intuition. This is the growth that the collective is undergoing in this now moment. Getting in tune with self. Two of Pentacles. Learning how to balance the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Some of y'all was too connected to the physical, less connected to the spiritual. Some of y'all was so damn heavenly, you was no earthly good. However that resonates, we're growing into a space where we're learning how to balance, how to juggle both of these aspects, both of these realms, because I believe that both are necessary. Clarify, Mother Mary. I just realized this Two of Cups did come out. I'm going to put this up here. We're going to get to that at the end, y'all. I didn't know how to tie that in, though. I feel like that was a very specific message. We're going to get that Two of Cups at the end. Mother Mary says, unconditional love and faith. Action words. Here comes the universe saying the moment that we redefine our faith and what unconditional love means to us, there is brand new beginnings coming in regards to our spiritual journeys and in love. Action words. Tangible things. Touch it, feel it, see it. What the fuck does that shit look like to you, though? Ace of Pentacles. The universe is here to assist the collective with unlearning and relearning. There's gifts coming in for those who are willing to do the work. Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here as well. Some of you guys have a beautiful gift from the universe the moment you grab the lesson. Some of y'all have been avoiding the lesson. It might be a tough one to learn or a big pill to swallow, baby. But let your blessings collect dust if you want to. The universe got something waiting for you. But this week, we got to focus on something pertaining to unconditional love and faith here. You know what I'm saying? Clarify that, Ace of Pentacles. What is this brand new beginning, Spirit? What is the brand new beginning? Judgment. I feel this energy of something is coming back. Something is coming back around. It could have a lot to do with how fine you've been looking, but something is truly coming back around. How confident that you've been, how much in your power that you have stood in as of recently with that Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something is coming back around. The universe is sending it your way. It's meant for you to have here with Judgment. I believe all the ancestors are in accordance with this decision. This is co-creation. You know what I'm saying? Clarify Judgment to that Ace of Pentacles, though. What is this Judgment to the Ace of Pentacles? We got the Six of Wands. Okay, so success and victory and things of that nature. Something on the horizon has positive potential for you here, collective. I feel like something new that's coming in has the positive potential to really, really bring you back from the dead. Some of y'all did die. It wasn't supposed to be permanent. It was supposed to be, you're supposed to cycle that energy and come back from the dead. Here comes your passions and your purpose and your mission, bringing you back from the dead. Here comes the universe giving you the glimpse and the visions that's necessary for you to maintain the manifestation. Let's get into this Two of Cups. Let's also use another deck. Yeah, let's get into this Two of Cups real quick, and then we'll get our closing message from the ancestors. I just felt like that deserved its own little energy. Alright. We having so much shit on this damn desk, y'all. If y'all could only see it. So much. Alright. Alright. Let's tap in. Two of Cups. Can y'all see that good? Let's get 3 cards to dig a little deeper. What's that, Spirit? I just seen strength at the bottom of the deck. And there it is again. Oh, and it wanted to come out. It did not want to come out. This wanted to come out. The Page of Cups wanted to come out. We got an apology. The Eight of Pentacles wanted to come out. Somebody's working on this apology. Some of y'all could be dealing with a soulmate energy that definitely feels apologetic right now. They may feel like they owe you a sorry. Something that they have done has them feeling a little guilty. They feel like they can't really get that shit off their chest no matter how much they work on expressing that to you. Somehow, some way, I think the ancestors are encouraging or orchestrating two soulmates to give each other some type of closure here. Both of you guys not only deserve it, but are this week working towards closing out some type of situation that could have been painful or that resulted in one party owing the other person an apology. Here goes Strength. What's up, Leo? Introduce your shit. This could have been about passion or lust surrounding that energy, pertaining to that energy. What is this apology? What is this apology, sir? Clarify the Page of Cups. What is this? Clarify that. All right, Spirit said, that's it. That's all y'all need. Okay, there it is. That's all y'all need to know. Yeah, that's closure. Two people can finally move on, I feel, after some type of conversation is had. Some type of conversation here is very necessary. It's not, and it's because there is a spiritual connection here, clearly. Judgment, bottom of the deck, arising. Two spirits feel the need to close this physically. I feel this energy of physical bodies being unable to wholeheartedly move on from one another because the spirits need some type of closure with that Judgment energy. See? The initiator. So here comes the spiritual realm bringing two people together to close out something or to possibly bring something back to life. Who knows? It's going to probably apply to some and not all. But with that Taurus energy coming out, and Six of Cups was at the bottom of the deck with Two of Cups right here. So some of you guys are dealing with a person that wants to resurrect or give you closure, however that resonates with you. Let's go ahead and get our closing message, please, Spirit. Using the Starseed Oracle, ancestors, what else would you like to say to this beautiful collective? What messages would you like to close them out with, to give them beautiful prosperity, positivity, good vibrations? Messages from the ancestors, please. Closing messages, please. The blue flame. Wow. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. I've never even pulled this card. Y'all know how many times I use this little deck? I've never pulled this card. The blue flame. I don't know why I like it. I want to get it out the book. Okay? Sorry. The blue flame. Why do it look like portals are opening? I feel like people are walking through these portals. Those who ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? I like all that shit. I feel like one of the worst things that my matriarchs did was send me to ceremony at such a young age. My very first ceremony, I was 6, 7, and they invoked Damballa. And I think what Damballa did to my head, it was a lot of ingredients involved. But I think overall, now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I think he just busted wide open. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, see what I see. And ever since then, I just feel like whenever I see a portal or I know a portal is there, I'm not afraid to walk through it. Some people do be, but it's because fear is only the unknown. You hear me? Sometimes the reason why y'all don't dive deeper, sometimes the reason why y'all don't go all the way in, sometimes the reason why y'all are timid or hesitant is because fear is just the unknown. You just don't know what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you. Fear is very prevalent amongst this plane of existence. But I think I was just very blessed by my matriarch. Sometimes I think it was a blessing and a curse because growing up, I used to fight a lot because I didn't fear shit. I seen a lot of crazy shit at a young age, and it just made me not have any type of fear in this world. I would do dumb, reckless things that clearly I'm older and I'm wiser and I have more shit to lose now. But some of you guys have to let go of that fear. The ancestors will only reveal to you what they know that you are ready for. If you find yourself being prepared, going through spontaneous awakening, activations, integrating timelines and time frames and time in fucking general. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself going through that, you're being prepared to see beyond the veil. See what's on the other side. You're being prepared for certain revelations to come through these portals. But like I said, you know, it was certain time frames in my journey where I would have to set energy straight. Like, yo, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to see that. You sitting on my fucking bed. I seen that shit. And then, give me another year or two. You know what I'm saying? We have dominion over these portals and over these realms, you know, we really do. So if you guys feel as though certain things, more paranormal activity, certain things are being revealed and you are not all the way ready or you're not all the way prepared, declare that shit. Declare it. But if you're noticing that more shit is being revealed, this is a result of your activation. This is a result of your spontaneous awakening. This is a result of you not being fucking afraid. I like all that shit. When I go to Haiti, y'all, that's why I go. Because I can't get it over here. I really can't. And it's so fascinating. It really is. So let's go ahead and see the blue flame. The blue flame. All right, y'all. It says this card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. That's facts. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening in deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process, however, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This ain't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you're going through. I'm just saying, the beginning message was talking about Kundalini awakening. What is Kundalini energy? Kundalini energy is serpent sexual energy. Why is Kundalini energy attached to our base chakra? Because the base chakra regulates how we operate the earthly realm, meaning that sex and finances, or sex and purpose and passion, is tied together. The first card talked about Kundalini energy. The ending card's talking about Kundalini energy. You guys have to understand that base chakra, that root chakra, is what keeps you grounded. It's what keeps you feeling comfortable. A lot of us don't, we know this ain't our planet, okay? A lot of us be hoo-hoo, ET phoning all the way home, okay? The best way to keep that Kundalini energy potent is not to just only have a healthy sexual partner and relationship with that partner, but to also cultivate and develop your passions on this earthly realm. It keeps you grounded and it keeps you rooted. For those who feel like they float heavenly and they become no earthly good, figure out what brings that spark to your soul, what your soul has been doing for lifetimes and eons upon eons, what comes second nature and so natural to you. It don't even feel like fucking work. You know what I'm saying? That also assists with the grounding nature that's necessary for Kundalini energy to really pulsate throughout here. Because once it's activated, I don't believe there's an off switch here, collective. Some of y'all went through a spontaneous awakening, and it's because Kundalini energy was activated within you. It ain't no off switch. You got to learn how to work with it, manipulate that shit. We are alchemists out here. You know what I'm saying? I send y'all love, peace, light, and blessings. If you would like to book a personal reading with Jazz, all my information is down low in the description box below. If you would like to check out the spiritual shop, please feel free to do so. We have all 4 scented candles in stock. We have our I Shay It Away protection candle. We have our self-love, self-explanatory candle. We have our Namaste perfect peace candle, and we have our energy manifestation candle. Okay, y'all, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Until next time.